Hi, I'm Lou.
And I'm Jim.
And today we're going to show you how to start a mower that hasn't been started in a few months or a few years like this one. If your mower has been sitting for over a year, dump out the old gas and put in fresh. We've been trying, but we just cannot get this thing to start. Take off your air filter, pull it out, and you can blow this out with an air compressor or even wash it with soapy water. This is actually a brand new one. If yours is really dirty, just buy another one for $3. That other air filter was pretty uncommon. Most of them look like this. They're just a piece of foam, and you can just wash this out with soapy water. The absolute best trick in the book is this $3 can of starting fluid. I always keep one by my mower to help it start in the spring. Spray some in the hole and pull. The engine started because it was using starter fluid as fuel. 9 times out of 10, this is all you need to get a motor started if it's only been sitting a few months. Since this one has been sitting for 7 years, it's going to need a little more help. We need the mower to run off its own gas, but sometimes keeping it running on starting fluid will warm it up until it gets going. So our engine's in good shape and wants to run, but is having trouble getting fuel, so it has a clogged carburetor. If your mower won't fire at all, even with starting fluid, pull the wire off your spark plug, unscrew it. This one actually looks pretty good, but if yours doesn't, you can clean it out with 200 grit sandpaper or just buy a new one for a few bucks. So back to our carburetor. When engines sit a long time, the gas evaporates and caramelizes into a hard brown plastic-like substance. That clogs the tiny pores in the carburetor. You can try spraying this $3 can of carb cleaner to melt out that caramel. We tried and this didn't work either. If that doesn't work, you can try unscrewing the carburetor with the screw there and there. It comes out like this, and you'll have to unhook these 2 wires right here and this fuel line. Dump out the gas before doing that. Take a picture before you take them off so you know how to put them back on. So with it off, you can use a toothbrush in your gasoline to scrub the outside and clean it off, just to make it look pretty, but ultimately you want to clean the inside, so you drop it in a tank of gasoline overnight. Fill this up higher so it soaks the whole thing. In the morning, it will look like this because all the dirt's coming out of it. We tried soaking it overnight, and usually that works, but since this mower's been sitting for 7 years, that caramel is really stuck in there. So we Googled our mower model, and for about 20 bucks you can get a new carburetor and other parts in a kit. We are replacing this with this, so we need to take off all the other parts and move them over, like this for example. And then we want to take this piece off and put it on here. Put your new gasket in before you put it together. Last, take this wire off of this right here and put it on that one. So now we're going to hook up our tube, wires, and bolt it back on. There's a needle valve adjustment on the bottom of this carburetor you'll have to play with a little bit to get it running right. Start by tightening it fully and then backing it off 3 turns. We've got it all back together, and here we go. Thanks for watching, and good luck getting your mower started.